Hey guys, Bobby here, and today's video is basically going to be my wish list and things that I want to see or hope to see or not see in Call of Duty World War II. I know a few weeks, maybe a month or two back, I made a video very similar to this for Call of Duty 2017, but it was just that. It was Call of Duty 2017. We didn't know Call of Duty World War II was going to be a thing yet, or if we knew about it, we didn't know for sure. It wasn't confirmed, it was just a rumor. So let's just jump right into this. First thing, I want there to be a lot of weapons and a lot of weapon variety. A problem I feel that some of the most recent Call of Duties have had is a lot of the weapons feel the same, or they just don't. Like, you have one or two, maybe three weapons that are actually any good, and using anything else is kind of just like you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. I want it to be that every gun's viable, and I feel, Black Ops 3 did that decently well enough, but I feel like back in World at War, you could use most of the guns and still compete. Obviously you had your MP40, that was, dominant, of course, but, you could still use the Thompson, you could use the Bar, you could use M1 Garand, you could use any of the guns and still compete, do well. And I think that's going to be a key element for this game, is if you have a lot of different weapons. Like, I see in the trailer we saw the grease gun is back, which we haven't had since Call of Duty 2, I believe. I don't think it's been in any of the others since then, which is good to see. It's good to see that there's a lot of weapons in that era, probably more than any other conflict ever. So we should use that to our advantage, and we should get a lot of different weapons and a lot of different weapon variety. I did see, I think it was a tweet, maybe T. Martin talked about it, but it was confirmed that, for sniper rifles you can have a scoped version and you can have an iron sights version, which I'm very happy about. That was a fun part of World at War, is the fact that you could take off the scope and, just use a bolt action rifle. I enjoyed that. I thought that was good. Next thing, different factions besides just the US and Germany. It's looking extremely likely in the campaign that it's just going to be the US versus Germany, and that's fine. But, like Treyarch said back in Black Ops, multiplayer is a different thing. They don't have to follow the same things, the same rule set as they do in the campaign. I think it would be a misstep if we can't play as the Russians or the British, French even, French resistance, Japanese even. Like, why shouldn't we be able to do that? I think that would be a missed opportunity, and we should be able to do that. And, that opens up a lot more weapons we can use. We can use the Japanese weapons like we could in World at War. We can use the Russian weapons. I feel like limiting itself just to the US and Germany, would be a misstep and be a bad mistake if they do that. Now, maybe one thing they could do is maybe in the beginning of the game it's just going to be those two factions, and then maybe in the DLCs they'll add in more. I'm not sure if I would like that system, but I think eventually we need to be able to use the other countries' weapons, be able to be the other countries in multiplayer. And I feel like, honestly, they'd kind of have to at a certain point. There's not a lot you can really do with just the Normandy campaign, just Europe era. Not era, but like section of World War II. There's a lot more you can do, and I feel like they'll have to, take some liberty and, do some other things in the multiplayer. Alright, next is Prestige Master. I like the idea of Prestige Master. I like the idea that once you hit the quote-unquote max rank, you can go a little bit further, go to level 1000, whatever that's going to be. I would like to see something similar, just because I like being able to have a long-term goal to look forward to. Now, 10 prestiges, 20, 15, I'm not sure how many I want. I just want them to do what makes sense. I'm gonna imagine they're gonna do 10 and they're gonna have a Prestige Master. That's probably what they're gonna do. That's what I would assume. That just seems the most logical to me. I don't know. I'm Spock, I guess. All right. Next is ranked play. I want them to have incentives to make us want to play with our friends in clans. Like in Advanced Warfare, what they did is they had the different types of armor and customization gear that you could get for, doing well in the campaign, the clan wars, and, doing well. And I liked that. I thought that was cool. And I want them to do something similar, and I'm assuming they're going to. Now, keep it realistic. Don't make us like super pink dragon armor in World War II running around Normandy Beach. But something fun and something cool to make us want to play with our friends and do that kind of stuff. But make ranked play good. Make it worthwhile. Make it the same rules as MLG, whatever those are going to be. Sorry. And, you know, make it the same. Make it worth playing. Make it like Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 did it well. That's what everyone always agrees on that. So let's just keep it like that. Alright, interesting character customization. Make it realistic and make it lore friendly, but make it, you know, cool. Make it, you know, maybe we get scars on our face. Maybe we get tattoos. Maybe we get, you know, have like a sash of bullets going across our chest. Maybe we can have a German helmet. I don't know if it was this video or last video that I mentioned that, but I think that'd be cool if you could wear a German helmet maybe. Or, you know, like maybe on your side you have like a pistol, and maybe you could get a Luger instead, because that was a big thing during World War II. Is if you got a Luger, you send it back home, because that's just cool collectible stuff you can get. And, you know, it'd be cool to have a Luger. That kind of stuff. Maybe have some cigarettes, maybe different types on, like, just customization stuff that makes your character more like yourself, makes it unique, and your friends will be like, oh, hey, that's John over there. That's obviously him, because he's got the, you know, the German helmet with the Hitler tattoo on top of it or something. You know, something funny like that. I don't know, whatever. You know, they can do a lot of different interesting things while still being lore friendly and be realistic at least. Maps all over Europe. This goes along with the whole factions idea. I don't know how many map ideas they can really get out of just the one section of the war. You're going to be able to have to put stuff in Germany and Russia, Belgium, France, Italy, Norway, the UK. And when I say UK, one idea I have that I feel like would be really cool is if they took like alternate scenario type situations and made maps out of them. Like in Operation Sea Lion, which was, you know, Germany's major plan of invading England before, you know, the Blitz didn't really succeed the way they wanted it to, and, you know, they decided to turn to Russia. What if the map is German paratroopers landing in England or landing in London, and you're attacking, and that could be British versus Germans, and I think that would be kind of cool. There's a game that came out in 2008 called Turning Point: Fall of Liberty, and the premise of that game was, what if America had never gotten involved in World War II? I think it was like Churchill got hit by a cab and didn't stand up to Hitler and stuff. And basically the situation is Germany didn't get stopped in World War II. They kept advancing their technology, and then they attacked America in like the 50s. And you play as like a building worker, like a skyscraper builder, and like you actually have to run on like the incomplete building, like I can't think of the word. Sorry, I can't think of the word right now. But the unbuilt skyscraper. You're running along that, and like German paratroopers are coming down and shooting at you. And the girders. Sorry, I could not honestly, for the life of me, think of what that was. But you're running on the girders as the building's not even complete, and Germans are coming down, attacking, invading. They like blow up the Statue of Liberty. What if you made a map out of that? Like you're in Manhattan and Germany's invaded. That'd be cool. I think that'd be really awesome. And, you know, maybe like a fun one where it's like North Africa with the Ark of the Covenant and Indiana Jones, and you got Nazis, and you could play as, you know, either British soldiers or Americans or whatever. Just something cool like that. I think that'd be kind of fun. You know, not exactly lore friendly, but why not? At a certain point, like, I mean, in Black Ops 3, we had a map where we're playing as ant-sized players, and it's a simulation, of course, but it's on a picnic table. Is an Indiana Jones themed map really too crazy? I think that'd be kind of cool. Next, sorry, I went on a tangent there. Weapon levels and prestiging. I like the whole idea of weapon levels. I'm assuming they're going to keep that. And that could go into the whole customization idea of, you know, people really customize their weapons because that was your lifeline. That was your basically part of your family at that point. It was a connection. It was just connected to you, to your soul and to your person. So, like, what if you could customize your weapons? And, you know, they already do that with the whole clan tag and, you know, putting on your weapon emblem onto the weapons. Maybe your kill count, that kind of stuff. Keep that in. I like that idea. You know, prestiging your weapon, leveling it up. That's a cool system. I've always enjoyed it, and I think they should keep that in there. Camos that make sense. I know one issue people have with going back to World War II is camos. How is that going to work? I think for the most part you can keep most camos in. I know they didn't put them in World at War because they didn't really see how they'd fit in. I'm okay with, like, I think gold would be the most crazy you should go for, and that should be the max camo. Not diamond, not dark matter. I mean, unless they're trying to do something crazy with the zombie campaign, maybe have that kind of funnel into the multiplayer in that instance, I wouldn't be opposed to maybe something like that. But keep gold as the max camo. Everything else just makes sense based on the map you're in, and snow, desert, forest, jungle, that kind of stuff. Keep that in there. That's cool. Maybe camos could be based on the country's flag, different flags. That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. I'm not sure how you could really do that with the Nazi flag. Maybe just the normal German flag, maybe something like that. I'm sure they could figure something out to make everyone happy. Besides that, another thing, no weapon variants. I know Advanced Warfare kind of started that whole deal. I don't want that. I don't want there to be M1 Garand Barracuda and it's, something crazy. That would just be dumb, in my opinion. I don't want weapon variants. It's probably going to be a thing, sadly, but, the most I could do with is, like, not even that. Just have, like, the extended mags for the Thompson. Just have that be the drum mag. That's cool. Like Speakeasy and Advanced Warfare. I'm down for that. That's about the most I'd be down for. And the final main thing I wrote down is gore. Let's bring gore back. In the trailer, you see we're literally being in German's head in with his own helmet. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Keep the gore in the multiplayer. World at War did that great. Let's keep it up. Those are my main thoughts. If this game had all of these, I would be extremely happy. If they can take some of these and have some fun with it, I think that'd be really great. And I'm sure some of this is going to get sprinkled in there. Some of it's not. They're going to do things I don't like. That's okay. Call of Duty's like that. I'm not going to like everything about it. And that's just reality, though. That's life. So those are my thoughts. Leave what you think down below. Leave some comments. Leave some thoughts. What do you want to see? What do you not want to see? If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.